Okay, this is Orlando Wilson, and I've just received a message from somebody asking about personal traits. What's the best personal trait for the close protection business? What's the most important? I would say the most important personal trait you can have is patience. You have to be patient. You have to not only be patient, you have to be able to stay alert and handle boredom. What this business is about most of the time is waiting on people, waiting on clients. If you're doing surveillance, counter surveillance, you're waiting. You're sat in cars, waiting. You're on the street, waiting. If you stood in the rain, waiting. I was saying this to somebody recently who's in the business, and it's like we spend most of our lives, well, a lot of our careers waiting on other people. That's all we do, wait. British military term, you stag on. All close protection is stagging on. But even though you might be very, very bored, you still have to remain alert, and this is where a lot of people fall down. I remember years ago when I started in London, I was doing a lot of hotel corridor work, and that entails nothing more than sitting in a hotel corridor and remaining alert. When somebody comes up through the elevator, comes down the corridor, you stand up, yes sir, madam, etc, etc, etc. So I say to people, it would be a good CP course just to put a chair in a corridor and get the guys and girls that want to get into the business to sit on that chair for 12 hours at a time, suited and booted, be smart, be alert. Whenever anybody comes past, stand up, be nice, polite, yes sir, no sir, good day, all the rest of it. If you can do that for 12 on, 12 off for a week, and you're not bored with the business, you're not fed up with it, then maybe you can have a career in the close protection business, because a lot of this business is just about waiting. I've had people come through courses and we're out on the street doing drills, or we're doing stuff, and then after a few drills, oh, we know it. They get bored. They think they know it because they've done something a few times. The only way you're going to learn, especially when it comes down to learning the street side of things, the counter surveillance, the surveillance side of things, the only way you're going to learn that is to spend time on the street and doing it. And one thing is handling boredom and remaining alert. You might be able to do things for an hour and it's cool the first time, but try doing it for days, try doing it for months, try doing it your whole career. So I would say the most important traits, personality traits, etc., you need to have patience, and you need to be able to handle boredom, and you need to be able to remain alert, not switch off. To me, it's easy. I can always people watch. You can always see something going on in your environment, unless you're in a hotel corridor, then it's very difficult. On the streets, there's always people to watch, observe their body language, observe what they're up to. Are they watching you, etc., etc. So to me, especially on the street, especially if you're working with clients that have a specific threat or issues, there's always stuff to look at. You just don't switch off. But some people don't see things that way, and they just can't handle the boredom, and they switch off very, very quickly. So again, personal traits, as always, awareness. You've got to be aware, you got to be able to handle boredom, and you got to be able, and you got to be patient, very, very patient. Okay, I got a selection of books online to do with various aspects of the security business: close protection, counterterrorism, travel, residential, etc. So if you got any questions, check out my books, and also check out our videos. We've got a lot more videos going up on various aspects of the security business. And again, if you're connected with me on social media, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any relevant questions. Okay, so be good, stay out of trouble, and get used to enjoying boredom.